Do you want to introduce this one? The swoob life hack?
Okay. So here's the thing. First off, genius. Okay. And
here it is. Just play it for you.
Yeah.
I'll just narrate. She's putting maxi pads.
Those are actually panty liners, technically.
Panty liners in the. I really should let you handle this. You handle all of this.
Okay, so basically this chick is putting panty liners on the underwires of her bra.
Okay.
Okay. Now, here's the thing. If you did maxi pads, that would be way too much because those are much thicker. That'd be like adding those little chicken cutlets to your bra.
Okay.
You know, like you could probably get a really nice push-up effect if you did maxi pads, though, which would be kind of nice. Dual purpose, you know?
I am ashamed to admit I wouldn't know the difference between the two.
Yeah. Basically, it's just how thick it is.
Okay.
You know, maxi pads are more like a diaper. Panty liners are more like that little pad of cotton in a Band-Aid.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when you put them on the inside under wire part, it protects against swoob.
Swoob. Now, if you don't know what swoob is, that's boob sweat.
Yeah, we talked about this last year about this time, I believe.
Yeah.
We talked about swoob and swass and...
Yes. And swack.
Yes.
All the other good stuff. But here's the thing. As a heavy-chested lady, I have to deal with a lot of heavy-chested lady problems. Swoob being one of them, and it is the worst. Now, thankfully...
It's that time of year again.
Yeah, right? Now, thankfully, I've never had it, like, seep through my shirt, but it can totally happen, and that's terrible. Now, what I like about this hack is that it can actually do a couple of different things for you. So you've never experienced this particular type of torture, but sometimes underwire bras, which, by the way, they're bras with a metal, like a little metal, what's a good word? A little metal crescent, basically. A little metal crescent that just goes right under your boobie. Now, can you imagine wearing a piece of metal strapped to your chest all day? It's not comfy.
That doesn't sound fun, no.
Especially with extra weight just weighing down and shoving it into your rib cage. It sucks.
I have heard complaints from the ladies before about underwires.
Yes. Now, on top of that, though, sometimes the seams will start to come a little loose, and those underwires will start to pop out of the bra and stab you in the tit.
That's the complaint I've heard, yeah.
It is the worst.
Would this help with that? This might help with that a little bit.
Yes, that's what I was getting to. So if you are dealing with that problem and you have a panty liner, you've got a solution, at least. Now, here's something funny. Back when I used to do a little bit of modeling, we actually had this one day when we were doing this really badass steampunk shoot in the middle of summer in the hottest weather. And
of course.
you know, steampunk style, like it's usually several layers. It's not cool.
Yeah,
I mean, it looks cool,
like
but it's very warm. Yeah. And we were going to be out there for like 10 hours that day, something insane. And so they actually had us put panty liners in the armpits of our clothes so that we could pose without big old sweat stains that people would have to Photoshop out later.
I'm wondering if dudes need this hack too.
Yeah, they definitely do. I know a couple of sweaty teddies.
They need it. This could be a good swack hack.
Yeah, right? But yeah, the thing is, I feel like panty liners are so underrated and they're so useful.
You've opened my eyes to a whole new world.
Yeah. You know what? This might actually be the very first time when a man has to walk into the store, buy a thing of panty liners, and lie when he's saying, these aren't for me, they're for my girlfriend.
Right.
Which, first of all, dude, no one thinks they're for you.
Right.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never had I've had to buy a few things from time to time and never had a problem with that.
Right. Well, because why would you?
Yeah.
Because that would be dumb. That's like being embarrassed for buying toilet paper.
I did have to make a call once and say, now, do you want the lemon or the lime? Two different colors.
Everyone knows that the lemon's better. Come on.
I do now.
Yeah, right?